Okay, hello. So I'm making this audio. It's titled Black Women Need to Wake Up to Themselves First. And the reason why, excuse the noise, I'm going for a little stroll here, so you're going to hear some cars. I like to exercise sometimes, so you're going to hear some cars pass by. But let me get to the point here. So the reason why I say black women need to wake up to themselves first, because one thing I keep hearing is this pleading for black women to wake up, black women, wake up, black women, wake up to this black man, wake up to everybody, wake up to the black man, wake up to the abuse, wake up to everything that's going on right in front of your face, wake up, black woman. I keep hearing wake up. And see, the problem with a lot of these women is that they're not necessarily asleep to what the men are doing, okay? They're not necessarily asleep to what the men are doing. They are asleep to their own shadow self, okay? So I made a video, an audio prior talking about facing your own shadow, and that's the main thing that a lot of black women fear is facing their own shadow. And that is the main problem. And you're not going to see major change until people are able to face their own shadow, explore their own going on in their own subconscious, what's going on in their world, and I do mean spiritual world, because everything that's happening on the outside, the perceived world, is everything that already happened in the spiritual world. And so that's what I mean. They need to look at themselves, and the same thing, for an example, you can take me for example, or you can look at your life for example, right? So if we have somebody in our family that absolutely we do not want to deal with, or somebody that has really betrayed us and been very treacherous, right? For instance, if it was your mother, if it was your brother. Okay, so you might have decided you don't want to deal with them no more. You're upset with them, you're done with them. But here is the issue. While you are done with them, have you ever attracted somebody else in your life that was equivalent to your mother or your brother or whoever it is that you decided you didn't want to deal with? So you decided to leave them alone, but then attract later on in life, or where else you go, somebody else that does the same thing. So this is what I'm talking about, and this is why I'm not all into all black women. Well, nobody said that, but I'm not into a whole lot of black women interracial dating, because especially if they feel like their problems is because of a black man. If they feel like all their problems come from some black man, then they need to spend some time to themselves. Okay, but other than that, anybody who just for those women who just love themselves and they know they deserve better, that's different. That's a totally different story right there, okay? So I don't mean those type of women, okay? Those type of black women, I don't mean them. Women who love themselves and know they deserve better, that's different. There's somebody who's just angry at the world, angry at their family, angry at the men, and then they say, well, I'm going to date a white man or Asian or whoever. That's not the answer for them. They need to spend some time alone. They need to get some therapy. If they can afford some therapy, they just need to explore themselves. Spend time alone and explore yourself. Because to be honest with you, that's some of the best therapy you're going to get, to be honest with you. When you spend time alone, cut off the TV, cut off everything else, and you sit with yourself, that is some of the best therapy you're going to get. Okay, so this is not a video to put anybody down. I try not to make my audios about putting anybody down, but I just try to tell from my observation. But this waking up that everybody talking about, a lot of black women need to do. You hear the dog is barking. They barking at me like I'm the mailman. I'm passing by somebody's house. Hey. Anyway, I'm gonna wait until I pass by before I talk again. Anyway, yeah. So no, just waking up to the men only is not the answer if they can't face their own demons. That's not going to be the answer, because the only thing they're going to do is bring trouble wherever they go, and they're going to make it worse. They've already made it hard for good black women. They're going to make it worse. So they need to stay where the heck they at. If they can't face their own demons, they need to stay where the heck they are. They don't need to wake up. If you call it waking up to these men, if that's what you want to call it, they need to stay where they are. Because the truth is they need to face themselves. They need to face their own dark side. Because I said before, a lot of what these guys are today is what a lot of these women created. Okay? From the mothers, from the sisters, from the girlfriend. They tolerated a lot of these things, what I observe today. It's from a lot of what these ladies have tolerated. It's from coddling. It's from raising their sons to be women because they so afraid some other patriarch is going to hurt them that they give them whatever they want without these guys having to earn it. And these are some of the mothers I'm talking about because not all single mothers. There's very few single mothers that make their sons earn their keep. And I do know one, but it's not a whole lot. So, but yeah, give these guys everything while they make their daughters work for whatever they want and make life hard for the daughters, and blame the daughters for their own problems because that's what they do. A lot of these mothers blame the daughters for their own problems, and the daughters end up messed up and can't get along with other women. Okay, so black women got a lot of stuff going on, and waking up to black men is really, I'm gonna be honest with you, it's a problem, but it's not their main problem. Their main problem is them. Their main problem is them, okay? And then these women turn around and allow these guys to come up in their house and live there and don't do nothing to drive their cars around, and they get mad when they cheat and when they don't do whatever. And so that's why I said before, I don't even date them. I don't even date them because I'm not gonna because so many black women have put up with that nonsense. I'm expected to do the mess that they do, and I'm not going to do it. See, so that's why I just choose not to even mess with them. Just mess with them for that reason. Okay, but that's all I got to say. Yeah, they need to wake up to themselves first. Just like anything else in life, when it's something within you that needs to be worked on. For instance, if you get rid of your ex, you get a divorce, you break up with your ex who was abusive, and you turn around and meet another abusive man. What does that say? That says it's something that's in you. And what I'm saying about all these black women, everybody keep telling them to wake up to this black man, they need to work on themselves. And if they're too scared to face their own dark side and their own shadow, then they need to stay where they are. They don't need to go anywhere else. Stay trapped, stay where you are. And don't make it any further hard for the decent black women. And with that being said, that's it. I'll talk to you soon. You guys let me know what you think.